Hello. This is Wuji Kami. Had to dash out, but I'm back. Sorry for being late. Well, a few minutes. We will be heading into Chrono Odyssey today, an MMO RPG I'm looking forward to. Can't believe I almost missed out on this because I had signed up for the beta test a while back. And, well, the email I got didn't explicitly say that I was selected, so I wasn't sure that was the case. Or maybe they just selected everybody. Either ways, started yesterday, we're going in today, and probably tomorrow too, actually. I might try and do 2 streams on both days, but we'll see how this works out. But before we go in, thank you to the current stream boss, Nutty, a great artist and animator whose work you can check out in the description below on her website or YouTube channel. You may also click it on my about page on Twitch. Click the stream boss image there and it'll take you to it. Thank you to my subscribers and Patreons, Crash Cycle, Mew, and Naughty Play as we go in to discover what this insane looking game has in store for us. Insane looking. Good, it was working. Should have checked that first. I'm gonna try and see if controller works out of the box. That'd be amazing. But okay, this game has built-in support. Oh yeah, I can just show you before the game opens up. As you can see, this game has built-in support for your DualSense controller. You have to enable Steam input for PlayStation controllers. Steam input will translate the device according. Why do I need to put Steam input if it has built-in support? According to your configuration, you may not see glyphs that match up. Okay. Well, we'll go in and we'll see from there. I'll screen share until I capture the specific game capture Chrono specific window Chrono Odyssey. Right size, and then below.
Thus did hubris swallow me whole.
It's saying thank you for participating in the Chrono Odyssey closed beta. Your feedback is invaluable. Help us improve the game experience. Take a short survey to give us our thoughts. We'll do that after, of course.
Forsaken by our God.
Huh.
Calamity bears not name nor face, yet draws closer still. Is this the end? Nay. 'Tis but the beginning. Our cries shall be heard, but not remembered.
Okay. So yeah, this is Chrono Odyssey. Forsaken by the god in this world, it seems. Yeah, let me check the server again. I'm surprised that they put this many servers now that I think about it. Because it's a closed beta. If it was just open to everyone, I would understand, but why did these many servers? Maybe we should go for one of the top servers just in case we want to play with other people. Just to make sure. And I'm discovering this at the same time as you, as in the gameplay, as in how it starts and everything. I've seen some trailers, but haven't looked at anyone playing it or anything like that. Interesting. Looks like the round table hold. Select a class for your sentinel. Well, let's... Can you not see what the classes do before you go in? Okay, you can. Though, sorcerer, the wise discern when to strike, the hour is nigh. Sorcerers are masters of magic, harnessing arcane power to devast enemies and support allies. The staff channels elemental energy for destructive spells. The mana sphere manipulates time to expose enemy weaknesses, and the grimoire emits radiant light to heal allies. This magic is fueled by mana, which is replenished through the endless flow of time. With greater magical prowess, sorcerers become dominant forces on the battlefield, shaping victory with wisdom from realms beyond. Too bad that, well, I guess it is the beta, so it makes sense. I'm surprised that it looks this good already, though. But yeah, in, for example, Black Desert, you'd see the kind of techniques that that character can use, but here they're not doing that. This class is currently deactivated and will be revealed at launch. Huh, I see. So even though they're showing them off, you can't actually use all of them right now. Well, we'll still read through the classes. Cool that we can see them. Assassin. I love the aesthetic. Neither here nor there, as silent as the death they grant. Assassins are masters of stealth and precision, striking from the shadows to eliminate their targets with ruthless efficiency. The saber and wrist blades deliver precise hits even amidst the chaos of battle, while the musket deals ranged damage to catch enemies unawares. They draw upon vigor and bloodlust to unleash devastating blows in quick succession. Reapers of death and executioners of fate, assassins wield the power of darkness, their musket shots often signaling victory. I see. Interesting. So they all have like 3 weapons that are used for their combat styles. Berserker. A single heaving breath, then gnashing of chains. Blood split is but fuel to the flame. Berserkers are relentless warriors, embodying unbridled fury on the battlefield. Chain blades pull enemies into the fray. Twin axe deliver devastating blows, and the battle axe provides sturdy defense for allies. Fueled by rage, berserkers unleash relentless assaults and further bloodshed only drives the power to new heights. The destruction ends only when all foes fall silent. Yeah, could you even use the assassin? Let me check. Back. No, deactivated. Okay. Next, Paladin. Behold, the knight stands as a beacon of light, heeding the divine call. Paladins are steadfast warriors, devoted to protecting allies and vanquishing foes with divine power. The mace heals comrades and delivers judgment upon the wicked. The lance deflects even the mightiest of blows, and the halberd cleaves through enemy ranks with unyielding force. They draw upon mana and energy restored over time. It's good that, I think it was the same even in Black Desert, but some games don't make you restore mana over time. And the unwavering faith enhances their strength to cast a variety of holy auras. By executing the will of Chronos, Paladins bring order to darkness as divinity command the battlefield. Lance, Elberg, Mace. Deactivated, fuck! So, the 3 that I knew of that I was maybe interested in, especially 2 of them, are deactivated. What do we have next? Ranger. A lonely arrow cleaves the deep as a great horde lament. Rangers are adept marksmen, excelling in neutralizing enemies from a distance, while remaining well prepared for close encounters. The bow and crossbow deliver precisely for strikes, while the rapier ensures survival in the airstrikes. Drawing upon vigor, a life force representing their connection to nature, they unleash their devastating attacks that return foes to nothingness. Arrows that blaze as stars shall shape the fate of all those within their grasp. Enemy gets basic warrior, swordsman, a raging blade heralding the void's doom. Swordsmen are versatile warriors, perilous in both offense and defense. To control the flow of battle, the great sword crushes enemies in sheer force. Dual blades strike with deadly precision, and the sword and shield provide impenetrable defense. Their strength is fueled by rage, which flares in the heat of battle but wanes without. Swordsmen grow ever stronger in prolonged combat, blade and resolve unshaken. Whether vanquishing the void or protecting their allies, swordsmen wield the power to pierce through the very bonds of time itself. Goddamn way to hype it up for the hero class. Yeah, too bad. So the classes I was the most interested in are not available. So, you know what, let's try the Berserk. Actually, let's just go for the standard. Warrior. Great sword, I'd rather have that than the great axe. Okay, so you have some pre-made models, at least for the beta test. Yeah, I mean, Black Desert's model character creation was insane. You could basically create whatever you wanted with it. I'm sure it will be the same thing here. I'm sure it will be the same. So let's just go with it. Wait, they actually allow you to even customize here in the beta test? Huh. I didn't actually think they would. That's absolutely insane. Wait, do they? Yeah, you can. You actually can customize. Let me see if they... Density, luster... Do you actually have... Let me check if you actually have access to everything. Now I'm curious. I know, maybe not. Oh, I had to use that to go to this menu. Okay, no, so... Seems you can fully customize in the end. But of course, I'm not gonna take the time to do that. Black Desert is an absolute testament to how they are basically the best when it comes to character creation. So I'm not gonna go through, well, customize a character. We'll just go with this for now, honestly. Oh, it would be cool if we can quickly change the hairstyle. There we go. Yeah. It seems you have access to all of them. I like that one, honestly. Geralt. What the fuck? Oh, damn. Okay, nice. Very nice. Huh? Why is that? Okay, maybe it's placeholders for the extras that they want to add. And yeah, normally in Black Desert, for example, you could then go and customize how that specific hair you chose is. That afro is insane. God damn. Hey, Shinshan. Yeah, I'll go with the one I liked. And just keep that for now. I wouldn't say this is early. It's already like, oh, okay, it's early. Yeah, fair enough. I should have hit you here in most of my streams, so yeah, compared to the last couple of streams, yeah, it is way earlier. about 2 hours earlier, actually, I would say. Oh, damn. Interesting. Don't remember this being even a thing on in Black Desert. That's a cool addition, honestly. Like, but man, I had piercings at some point on my face. I love piercings, but they are so annoying when it comes to like pulling on clothes and stuff like that. You can get caught and stuff. But yes, what was the cool as fuck? Yeah, I hope you're good. Let's see now. Now that I see that there's some extra stuff, I want to see a bit more. Oh, the tattoos, yeah. This was a thing in on Black Desert. Also. I'm surprised. But yeah, if people really wanted to see absolutely everything it has to offer through my stream/videos, I'll let people tell me in the comments. We will be going in so that we can start playing as soon as possible. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, damn. Okay, I see. I guess. So this is the one where you can change the eyes. Holy shit. These are even crazier than Black Desert. More realistic too. They have some God damn. Yeah, no, that's pretty damn cool. Some I recognize from Black Desert already, but holy fuck. Yeah, I love the customization in these games. It's absolutely insane. If there's one thing to get right, it's always that. It's made by a Korean studio. Actually, unless I can edit the color specifically, but it seems that we only have these choices. Let's not use too much time here. Why don't you try to make your character similar? Because I don't want to waste too much time. Because this is a beta test. Oh yeah, it's maybe. Well, it's in the title. It's a beta test. So I don't want to waste too much time in here. This character is gonna be raised anyways, you know. And because I played Black Desert Online in the past and I spent hours in the character creation, I had an idea of how complex this was gonna be, as in you can just customize everything on these. You can customize the like really every detail on the face. You can pretty much customize. So that's why I'm not gonna waste time doing this now, because yeah, this is not a character I'll be able to keep. Yeah, there's no save function here, so yeah. Yeah, normally I would do that, especially if I'm playing a male character. Oh fuck! Did they do it again? They did it again. Some of the classes are gonna be gender based, aren't they? All of them again, I'm guessing, actually. Fuck's sake. I just realized that. I only just realized that. They're gonna do that. Again. Not the first time. In Black Desert, it was also like that. As in, the characters were gender, so the classes were gender based. So if you want to play like a Dark Knight, well, that's a woman, not a dude. Ay, ay. Anyways, let's just go in with this. Like I said, best for us to go in and well, enjoy, I guess. Let me do that just to make sure, because I don't see any PS5 controls. I'm using a PS5 controller, but the game doesn't show me those. So bind the soul. So yeah, we'll be going in because this is the most important, the gameplay right now. If you want to, like I said, if you or anyone else wants to see like the character creation, I can do that, but for now, this is the most important. Ruins of Time. You sure that I didn't change the graphical settings? They might be a bit too high for my computer right now.
We'll soon be rid of this mess.
A relic that reverts time. To think we've come this far chasing mere myth.
Tales, fucking hell. As if there was another choice. No allies, kin. We've not left to lose.
Soldiers, we move to secure the relic. Ready yourselves.
Yeah, I'll have to take down
Boulder,
the
join me at the front.
graphical. And yeah, I should emphasize this again, in case someone didn't read the title or the description. This is a closed beta test, so it's not the final product.
Grab your arms. We must find Etheldrada.
It's possible that even my computer would be able to play it at high graphical settings, but well, at its basic settings, I guess this is my key. But right now, as you can see, it's a bit, we're losing some FPS. So we are going into settings immediately. Wait, display? No, normally it would be graphics. Display mode, borderless. Ah, here it is. Okay. Oh, it was on Epic actually. I'm surprised. We'll try high and we'll go even lower if we have to. Damn it.
I hope Etheldrada's okay. We must hold her line.
Well, right now it looks like a mess. Like an absolute mess, this place.
Shit, that's no end. You go first, Captain.
Okay, you can target specific enemies. God damn, it's so slow to move the camera. I have to change that in the settings. And I'll go down to medium just in case. Okay, you can jump. Can you jump with that? No. No, you can't. And it's weird because in Black Devils you would have combos here. So far I don't feel like that's the case. Is that how I put my... No. I'm surprised he didn't explain anything to me, you know, I must say. Just put you in here and start hacking away at endless enemies. Okay, so this is a great sword. Yeah, I would say they would need to change here. Like, I know it's supposed to be dark, but you can barely make out the things. Like, yes, you can see, but it doesn't look pleasing to the eye. They'll have to change this for sure, I would say. This opening would not help keep players. Oh, I can just hold it. And it will do all the basic attacks. I guess they wanted to go for the standard MMO kind of feel. Because yeah, this is actually an MMO RPG. There will be one where they encourage teams of like 4 players rather than 16 or God knows how many more. Wait, am I supposed to go somewhere? Head to the ruins. Okay, fuck me.
The ruins are beyond the forest. We must save the captain and securing the relic.
Yeah, because that was just an endless fight. Oh yeah, sure. If we can, like I said, let's see. No. Okay, no. So the look and the color palette is not the problem with my computer. I would talk about that in my thoughts about the game when I do the survey. Yeah, once again, there's something just off about the lighting. Cannot. Okay. I thought I had to go to a forest. Well, the ruins are in this direction, anyways. Wait. Oh. We are going in the right direction.
Sort like you made it this far.
Okay, what was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I wanted to check here, disable the preview to make sure the stream is as smooth as it can be. It should have, now that I think about it, Black Desert did have a lot of trouble with its opening.
They're tenacious, I'll give them that. What must be in the ruins after all?
Yeah, I remember they changed the beginning of Black Desert online multiple times. Yeah, Black Desert, the MMO RPG. Maybe I'll check if I can change this because this is way too
This
dark.
must be the relic.
Why is she not the one touching it? I thought she was a captain. Wait, you boss fight when you barely even told me how to fight. Learn. Oh. Not sure for these weapon skills. Okay, that's how you do them. My mom is dead. Oh, I guess it was normal. Ouch.
The Void. They have claimed countless worlds. Even so, we still have a chance. The Chronotector is capable of turning back time. I shall return you to the past. Find me there. Bring word that the future has changed.
Now that I think about it, it's true that in Black Desert Online, it was a huge world. Big, vibrant cities and all that. You could go into almost every house, pretty much. But the environment wasn't very memorable. Like, Wuthering Waves has way better environments than Black Desert Online, I would say. There's another player. Oh, Emperor. Oh, it is another player. Didn't think to put you without a player straight away. What is this place?
That the future has changed.
I can see down the stream it doesn't seem as it doesn't look as smooth as it does on my end. I wonder why. I'll try and change that. Well, let's see. Oh yeah, let me check again because this looks so bad. Is it because I'm capturing it directly? Let's see what it looks like when I just share the screen. Yeah, it doesn't look as smooth on the stream, but I think this is better than it was before still. Just in case though. Let me once again check here. Oh no, maybe it's just. Let me check directly on YouTube. What it looks like. Oh yeah, no, it does. Seems like super low frame rate. Hmm. You try on medium. See if it actually at least works out. Without change weapons. Yeah, I know. So, well, then again, it is still in beta test. Maybe it's interacting weirdly with with OBS. I think my best bet is to go with this one then. What in Chrono's name you been? The guy you lost your wits? I've had enough of your tomfoolery. How all you want? But with the powers in hand, damn void has swung the coast like a broken dam. If you don't put an end to the eye, we're ruined. We scout the shores, but there's no safe way to reach the eye. You head to the coastal outpost first, take the path to the cave. Safest bet, Kaya should be there as well. Yeah, no, let's continue. But these are some automatic combi fights that you're not necessarily supposed to be in. I'm gonna think about it. Close that. Okay. Where have you been? Did you at least bring supplies? And what's with the shoddy look? Gone and lost all year. In the future, that's so. Has the void finally driven you mad? You'll find some supplies behind you. Whatever lunacy comes over you can wait for now.
I trust you know the way to the outpost. Head to the Eye of Insight nearby. Unless you fancy getting lost.
Yeah. I hope then for the final game that would bring out, use voice actors for especially for the main quest, but I guess we'll see. Head to coastal outpost. Oh, this was optional, eh? So we continue. Oh. Activate the Eye of Insight to witness the vast expanse of the world. I see. You know what? Let me check. Am I not? Well, we're not dropping any frames, so it is 60. Yeah. Like I said, maybe a weird interaction since it's still in beta test, in the beta phase. Where in Chrono's name have you been? Not only have you failed to report, but you've neither armor nor weapon to your name. Have you lost all reason? Tell me, did you at least recover the meteorite? That was your last mission, long past due, and now disobedience. According to martial law, your execution should be immediate. Yet, given your current plight, your punishment will have to wait. Right. For now, arm yourself and fend off the void at the coastline without delay. Understood. Huh. Weird. It's funny that she said that we didn't have any weapons when we have at least 2 of them already. I guess these are better weapons. Now you can choose which one of the 3 weapons you want. You can only use 2 at a time, you see. And just like Black Desert, just starting off with a quest like this.
Shite! No getting through! Hey, little son! I've a task for you!
Weapon mastery, eh? Okay, sometimes it's not taking the button straight away. For fuck's sake, There's not an opening in sight. We've no choice but to remain here and slay the void one by one. And this fate to bleed us dry, or only cause us to breach the void's eye, or bomb it to ash, and swiftly at that. Speaking of, I have a request for our little hero. Kaya sent word that she secured an ideal sniping spot in the highlands, near the Eye of Insight. Mind heading over and scanning the surroundings. Let me know of any openings we can exploit, or weaknesses in our defense. Anything at all would be of great help. Yeah, I'm not sure this was the best way to start this game. We have guns. Oh yeah, of course the guns. The assassin had a musket. Oh, so you've been spared, no resurrected. I reckon you earned here for ammunition. Be quick, I've got no moment to waste. Aiming now. Just look at that dance, nary a crack in sight. Maybe we would still have the fighting chance if I could snipe the void eye. I suppose this is the end. If only I had the means to destroy the eye, I'd gladly raise hell and gunfire from up high. Activating. I don't know what LB. Oh wait, LB is that plus. What's RS? Oh no, Xbox controller. I wonder what that would have been. You know what? Let's use mouse and keyboard for this then. But it stopped showing me what they want me to do. So it's selected already. C. Okay. I hope they would add the PS5 to this, but we'll see. What? Wait, we just used the Chrono artifact to destroy that void eye? Really? Okay, now that the void realm that was taken over is gone, we can tell 100% there's a problem with the colors. They're gonna have to work on that. Restore defaults. Aye. Color filter, no, it's off right now. Color intensity is at 10, really? Motion blur, let's Reduce that, if not turn it off. Wait, graphics. IP. Like 12. Yes. Frame rate. Please restrict. I don't have a monitor that can play it that high. Full throat singing. Even though it sounds a bit random, but I guess that's what they wanted. Get out of the way. Yeah, unfortunately on the stream it's not as smooth as it should be. But I'm not sure why. Because even going down to medium doesn't fix it. You know, let's try going down all the way to low quality. Well, funny enough, the colors are way better on low quality, but I didn't change anything for the weird way it looks on stream though. Why do the colors change so dramatically? Huh? I guess there might be an issue. They didn't change the quality again. Let's see what he has to say first, and then we'll maybe restart. Low. Our little hero returns in one piece. So how do you pull it off? I can't even draw near the accursed hive, let alone destroy it. What's that you got there? Confound it all. You're saying that old scrap took out the Void Eye? Ha! What's gotten into you? Enough of this nonsense. You head to the settlement the captain awaits. She's at the frontier headquarters, scouting the area. Kaya and I will follow suit. Let's reconvene there. Don't go crossing the line, you hear? The captain's still on edge, and even I won't be able to save your skin if you act a fool. Once you're ready, meet me at the frontier headquarters.
Heading to the settlement, are we? How about some company?
Let's see.
I am Romek, humble pilgrim of Chronos. Though I may seem no more than a beggar, it's far from the truth.
Yeah, no, something's off. Let's try leaving and coming back in. Yes. Yeah, so far it's too bad because I really thought it would have the same combo system as Black Deserts, but it doesn't. It doesn't have the same combo system. If anything, it's been reduced to more of a standard style of... Wait, can I not get the quality back to how it was before? Looks like it. Well, we'll keep it like this for now. Oh, it's true. Maybe it's just that the daytime broke out. Where do I need to go? This direction. Oh, how do you have horses? God damn it. Too bad. We need it.
Speaking of, that peculiar clock of yours. I knew it looked familiar. Its design is identical to the painted walls of the Temple of Kronos. If my memory serves true, 'twas Kronos himself who crafted that sacred relic. Yet, yours looks more counterfeit than not. Say, where can I find one for myself?
Good. Counterfeit.
Fie. These cursed knees of mine. The settlement lies just ahead. A sacred monument known as the Bound Stone lies near the entrance. There we shall part ways. Now, where might I find a loaf of bread?
Yeah, no, the stream quality doesn't change, even at low settings. I don't understand. Let's try capping at 30 FPS. If this changes nothing, then yeah, that means I'd literally have to change the stream settings just for the game. Okay, now it looks smoother. So we'll keep it at 30 FPS. So let's see if we can get this higher. Okay, medium. Yeah, and I know that's something that I'll have to change in the OBS settings, since on my end it looks smooth even at the higher graphical settings. So, but yeah, for the stream I need to keep it low, unfortunately. I see other characters like that, and low. Seems like everyone. You haven't. Okay. Seems like everyone is here. Let's go over what we know. The void has been sighted beyond the coastline, and strange anomalies are appearing all across the terra. One has emerged in a cave near the settlement, which poses a considerable threat. I want you to handle it. Report back once you've assessed the situation, and we'll decide on the next steps. Speaking of, where have you been? Deserting your mission, losing your equipment. Our unit may operate independently, but orders are orders. Do not cross them again, understood? We're short of supplies, so for now, wear this. Prepare to rest on your own. We're dismissed. Okay, looking better. Where do they want me to go? Speak with the sentry to learn about the cave situation. Head to the forge to craft a new equipment. Okay. It's on another side of the city. Can you climb? Climbing is limited. At this level, damage boost is better than critical rate. Oh, materials. Now you can see for the others. Staff, Manosphere, and the Grimoires. Yeah, I'll definitely play mage if I do play this game. But they let you see the weapons even though you can't use the other characters yet. Swordsman XP. Can you equip other things? Oh yeah, it looks like I can make this. So you tell me maybe a warrior can equip this? Maybe. Yeah. Can't do anything here, so next place. Required pickaxe. This content will be available in official launch. Okay, so we can't do that right now. I guess it's kind of dungeon. I wonder if I was supposed to be up there. Yeah, seems so. And use the mastery points. I thought the mastery points were just made you stronger with that weapon automatically. Damage of basic attacks. Insufficient mastery points? So I can't actually use the mastery points I gained yet. Okay, gain. You'd think the first levels would have been easy to access, but clearly not. Was I actually on the right side before? Now I'm on the wrong side. Let's check the map. Oh no, it's right below. Oh yeah, of course it was a cave that we're going to. Well, I guess we'll find out if we can somehow get down through here. We might die. Oh no, we made it. Huh? Shinshin, how many monkey would it take to defeat you? You do know that, it depends on what monkey you're talking about, and you know that some monkeys are extremely strong. Like chimpanzees, goddamn, you don't want to mess with that. A single one would fuck up most humans. This is a restricted, and that's such a weird question. This is a restricted area, but Captain orders only members of the Vanguard may pass. My apologies, I didn't realize you were with the Vanguard. Situation is still unclear, but we've had reports of strange lights and disturbing noises coming from within.
Hold. Not another step.
Huh?
These rifts should not exist in this timeline.
Oh. Okay, so we don't actually have perfect control over time, do we? Or rather, we're not the only ones who have control over time. Who goes there? This warped singularity is called the Chrono Gate, a chaotic rift in space-time made manifest. Friends from another timeline have already infiltrated, vying to engulf the present. Fiends, not friends. Fiends from another timeline have already infiltrated, vying to engulf the present. Those of idle curiosity have no place here. However, safe passage is nigh impossible with the temporal force field, and yet you stand before me. Who are you? Is that so? Then you must be the sentinel of Citera. No chimp, no gorilla, small monkeys. Oh yeah, I'm not even gonna answer that question, but yeah, I know, that would take a lot in that case if we're talking about simple small monkeys. It depends on if they're coming at you all at the same time. And the environment too. The too many factors. And I'm sorry, but that question is, yeah. Time reversal on the shattered chronotactor. I see. They must have given rise to the chrono gates. However, my strength wanes. This burden falls now on you, Sentinel. Defeat the void apostles within the gates and reclaim the fragments of the chronotactor, rightfully yours. Once you've done so, find me at the Citadel. Touch the mark and you shall see. Okay, so those go up automatically. Citadel can be accessed into the depths. Yeah, as I was saying, per question, there's way too many variables. Not only was it so fucking random, but yeah, too many variables for that. Because if you're talking about something that's weak that you could kill easily, then It's on until you get tired, man. After life is on the line, people can do a lot of things. If you're not talking about overwhelming force of a gorilla or a chimpanzee. Once again, so fucking dark. Kill it while it's resting. Why would you let it stand up, you idiot? God damn. And you let it conjure a weapon. Great. Get killed, main character. Just get killed at this point. Oh, let's see. I guess this is where I'll finally learn the fight properly. Damn! How'd you dodge again? Okay, that's how you dodge. Oh yeah. It's a weird... Okay. They didn't put us in the room directly, good. Need to check something. I thought I had the... Great sword. Okay, that's how you defend with this. Okay, you can defend also with a great sword. Well, let's try that again. Why didn't it? I would have thought it would equip that automatically. It didn't. Okay, so we can heal now. And we can block. That did not block the buff, I think. Let me see if the sword and shield even blocks. Okay, sword and shield blocks. At least. Yeah, this combat system feels so weird compared to Black Desert. Really? 1 minute between heals, love. Ay. I can't believe I'm gonna say this. And of course, you could argue it's because I'm not used to this game yet, but this is harder than Elden Ring. What the fuck? Something just feels off. Like crazy off. I guess we don't have any skills in this timeline yet. God damn. Fuck's sake, that was wasted. Really? We're doing barely any damage. And where did we really not have any skills? Yeah, they took away all the skills we had. I can understand taking away the levels, but you can't even. You might need to level up before you even come in here, and in that case, why the fuck would the game not tell you to go and do a mission? You know what, let's try this at least a couple more times. Let's try with the great sword this time. Yeah, we're doing barely any damage to this thing. It might take 3 minutes just to beat it. Oh damn. Wait, are you telling me that? Are you telling me that dodging doesn't allow you to dodge that attack? As in you have to run away from that technique? I'll do it 2 more times and then we'll go in XP, I guess. But to have your players have to go in XP barely an hour in. God damn. Just to advance the main story seems a bit much. 2 more times and then we'll bounce. Let's not use any of the healing, it would be a waste on this fight. Where you can basically get 1 shot. One more time. Damn, I wasn't close enough. Yeah, no, we out. Yeah, I guess we have to go and grind already. Of course, I know it's a beta test, but even for beta test, the fact that this is how you design the beginning of your game is really a bad sign.
The Void Apostles. Even the bold falter before their fell might.
Maybe I'll start fighting with someone
Take the trail of light
else.
to the citadel.
Anyways, how do you get the fuck out of this place? I don't remember the way out. Okay, it was, yeah, at the back of her. What do you mean epic quest complete? I didn't complete anything. Wait, are we going somewhere else? Is the game... so confused. Yeah, the light is... Wait, in which direction is the light going? Glowing, I should say. Yeah, it's flowing in this direction. Okay. Use the bound stone to enter the citadel. Is it like the round table hold? It's like the round table hold, isn't it? In Elden Ring.
Sentinel of Cetera. Welcome to the Citadel.
There you go. This is the Citadel, a hub between the 12 worlds. Only we Sentinels may gather here. Dwarves not apt to speak at length in that cave. Tending the chrono gate of your planet required my full strength. Your words have granted me clarity on our present strife and the emergence of the chrono gates. What are the 12 planets of Chronos? Before all that, did you defeat that which lurks in the chrono gates and recover what's rightfully yours? I did not. The Void Apostles are indeed the most powerful and malevolent of their kind. Their enduring presence shall only serve to strengthen temporal rift. Cetera will surely fall in their wake. The chrono gate must be dealt with. Find a way to grow stronger to save the planet. The burn is now yours as a sentinel. I shall answer your questions thereafter. I trust that will suffice. Okay. So no assistance from her. I guess we'll have to find a place to grind. So far, initial impression within this first hour, pretty disappointed. Can I exit here without going to mouse and keyboard? Oh yeah, B. No. Quick travel. I guess you need to decide which point you want to get out at. The game already forces you to grind, and it doesn't, like, I thought it was gonna be a dungeon with like some small mobs you could kill before you get to the boss, but no. You need to get tools for everything, it seems. God damn. So other players can just jump in, it seems. God damn, so we get hot started running. Maybe the XP only goes to the first person who attacked it, if you're not in a team. Is there no way to heal yourself outside of combat? Well, other than using the potions and waiting for a fucking minute. Okay. Outside of combat you don't need to wait a minute. Even the common mob can take fucking damage and hit like trucks. And we finally level 4 and you still can't. Really? Retrieve point? No. There's no point to retrieve. Oh, the class mastery, level 10, dual sword and shield, and great sword. Okay, so we have, they should have had some kind of tutorial for that. I can imagine many people missing out on that. 30% increased damage already. Would be good to get some skills too. What's this dragon looking fucker? Okay, you killed it. Butcher knife would need. Problem is, everyone's gonna be fighting over XP if they don't revive quickly enough the monsters. Weapon Apprentice. Oh, it's an achievement. No, it didn't. The fact that it didn't go automatically, when you go into skills, it doesn't go automatically to the place where you actually have the points. What's this? Until 2. Yeah, go for that first. Oh, so it was only 1 point we got. Let's try it out. Enough rage. Didn't seem very powerful. Seems like my basic attacks do more damage. Okay, and then let's try this again. 110. My basic attacks do more damage than that. I guess it allows me to get a quick hit in kind of thing, but you know, I want to see, because right now even the environment is not impressing me. It's insane for me to say that Wandering Waves has a better, you know, even at high quality, it just seems devoid, you know? Like nothing special about it. I mean, even this monster, what the fuck? Oh honestly, if we can go further into this tree, like what's next? Oh yeah, switching. Bleed. With a 30% chance when attacking enemies affected by stun. Upon using a skill, reducing incoming damage. Okay, I see. So the skills are more for tanking than anything else. And regenerate rage upon getting hit. Attack boost. Maybe we don't use mastery points. Oh, they're talking about one of my other weapons, aren't they? That must be the sword and shield, I'm guessing. Yeah. Oh, we only had one. Great. Huh. Let's see. That was weird. Inflicts bleed with 50% chance. Okay. What's this one? Stun. Oh, for 2 seconds, then executes an upward swing, dealing 110 damage. One using a skill, reduce income. Yeah. Bleed. God damn. That stun only lasts for 10 seconds. For 2 seconds. Bleed lasts for 15 seconds. Oh, yeah. The stun only lasts for 2 seconds. At least at level. At the first level. 30% chance. No, I'd rather just go for this skill then. I forgot to put down the quality again. Damn. Oh, super close up. I guess someone's AFK. Lol. I actually died. Yeah. Once we revive, let's try and go back and fight that thing. Who knows, maybe if I had been able to play one of the classes I actually wanted to play. Like the paladin or the sorcerer. Maybe I'll be having more fun. But right now... Yeah, no. So we'll go and try and kill this thing again. Now that we've gotten a few extra levels in skills. Yeah, let me put this down again. Unless it's somehow working smoothly, but I doubt it. Oh. Is it actually just my... Okay, so maybe it's just me who, when I watch the footage through Restream and YouTube, that it looks bad, but when I watch on my phone, it's actually not lagging. Weird. The game should give you the basics for mining and all that stuff. You shouldn't have to buy them. Anyways, let's try and do this. Maybe they're looking for a team. What happens if you... No, you can't interact with people. Can you even go into teams with other people? Good question. Social. Standard. Finding a party. Create a party. Open. Closed. Join method public. Approval. Standard. No friends. You have to put them in your friends list. But then, okay, I have to hold it. And then I can invite to party. Okay. We'll see if we can get a party in here. I'll just go in. See if we can do it solo. Let's see. Okay, why not? Let's go in. times can be forgiven. Better test. They'll probably get better before the full release. Wait, did he not come in here? Maybe he was typing. Party. Yeah, shoot, if you have to type, then PC would be the best version for this game. I thought they were coming in, but they don't seem to be. Maybe they accepted my invite by accident. Anyways. Hopefully it doesn't make it harder when there's someone, otherwise I'll have to quit the team. Okay, so can you skip these? You can't even skip it, lol. I'm surprised I even told it to you a second time if you've already been in here. Anyways. Yeah, you're doing way more damage than before. Oh man, that was new. Damn, I messed up big time. Yeah, let's exit the party and just do it ourselves. Because there's a possibility that that makes it harder for me. Let's see if they answered. No, they didn't. So fuck that. Cannot kick players here, but well. Okay, so we're gonna leave. Pick them and then come back in. Yeah, at this level it should be possible unless there's a second phase that just goes insane. It'd be possible to defeat this boss. That person accepted the party invite and then just out. That makes no fucking sense. Well, it would be done by the time I came back. And then there's this one. Oh, it didn't actually have the cutscene. I guess maybe it showed the cutscene last time because of the person who was in my party. Anyways, let's do this then. Oh no, you had to walk all the way to here before it starts the fucking cutscene. No. Oh, you can skip on PC. The control wouldn't allow me to skip, it seems. Okay, let's do it. Damn! That's ridiculous, that last hit. I'm not wasting my heals yet. Okay, I guess that might be stun bar, that red one. And that stun bar should have been another color. Death magnet, lol. Let's hope it's the stun bar. If it is, then I think I can kill him if I get to that point. Damn it, missed. Damn, that came out fast. He's avoiding way more on this side. I hate that technique. Yeah, no point wasting health potions if we can't make it past that. If I still can beat him, I'll go back out and XP for a little bit, then beat him, then stop playing this game. And we'll try it again if there's access to the classes I want to play. Otherwise, right now, I am not feeling it. I want to at least see what happens. Oh, fuck's sake, he used that technique again. I didn't make it to the end of that bar. Okay, we are not using any healing on this guy. It's just a waste. Probably need to be double the level before you wouldn't be getting killed this quickly. So let's not waste any healing on him. Just bash him in as much as you can. Damn it, I need to get closer. That technique is ridiculous. It feels like they tried to make it Elden Ring-like, but it fails at that. It doesn't feel the same. No. He just combos you. Yeah, it is the stun meter. Alright. Oh, but they're not stunned for very long, are they? I would need to stun him 2 times in this fight to beat him at my current level. Maybe I'm doing it at the wrong timing, but that technique is I'll try fighting him 2 more times, and then I'll just have to go and get stronger. Man, it's so dumb that you get this first mission, and even in Elden Ring, when you get to Margaret, you already have tools that you can pretty much use to fight him. And yes, you can go out of your way afterwards, but there's a lot of XP you get on the way to him. I mean, they basically did copy Elden Ring. Like, you get to this boss and then you have access to the round hold table. And I mean, if I want to play Elden Ring, I'm gonna play Elden Ring. I put like 300 plus hours into the game. I'd play Elden Ring if I want to play Elden Ring, but this is not it. One more time and then go and get stronger, but what? Even being that far doesn't stop it from hitting you? What the fuck? Yeah, okay, we'll go and get a few extra levels, but honestly, yeah, I think the next time I'll try this game out will only be when the other characters are available. Well, it's fascinating that since I started as a wretch in Elden Ring, that should have been a far more brutal game, as in almost unfair, but it felt fair playing Elden Ring. Here it's like, what are you thinking of that boss? I guess you were supposed to fight it with a group of people, but no one wants to play with others, so I guess people are just playing with their friends. Anyways, let me see how much more time I want to put into this. It's only been 2 hours. What? No. We'll try and get 2 more levels, maybe 3. Also, it's weird how limited it feels, the interaction with the enemies. As in, I'm using greatsword and the bird again staggered. I guess that's the big difference between this and Elden Ring, isn't it? One of the big differences, I should say. Why do I have to wait to be able to pick up something? Absorb. It's true, you have this chrono thing and it doesn't tell you how to use it in combat. Like, I thought would be using that immediately, but it's true that it didn't even do that. I believe unless people will be starting the game with friends of theirs, that they're gonna absolutely hate the beginning of this game, most people. Dead already. And yeah, for a low level area, you can easily get killed. You don't drop any potions of the enemies. At least barely that's the case. Let's try and get to level 6 and then we'll go back in. If we can't beat the boss at level 6, I'll leave it there. Uncommon health potion. Magic defense, physical defense. Damage reduction though. Oh, it's this gate. I recommend equipment score 7, your equipment score 0. Well, anyways, you can go and you need a key. What the fuck? Did he just cut him in half with his arrow? Did I do that? No, my sword hadn't hit it yet. I thought I had equipped the new potions, but it is equipped. Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, they have the same cooldown. Still haven't leveled up, even though it seems I can find some way higher mobs than before. High level mobs, I should say. Not even a single level. Okay. You guys be high level to do that. Yeah, shoot, this is for one weapon. Oh, so we didn't level up. We actually got mastery points there. Reduce incoming damage. We kind of do need that. Yeah, if it's taking this long to level up. can definitely say this. I haven't been having fun really. And when I think about it, even at the beginning of Elden Ring, it was still pretty good. So this is... how do you release him from the cage though? Because I see it's still a mission in my bar there. I long to return to my kingdom, but at last I'm famished. I desire small pop. Oh, how I hunger. You need a fish for this mission. And you don't even get to use the fishing cane that's right here. Really? I know it's still closed beta, it's not the final product, but you'd think that the beginning of the game would already be, you know, tight, well done kind of thing. It doesn't feel that way. Collect the rewards from the chest, resets in 2 minutes. Yeah, no, it takes way too long. We don't even have all our basic skills released, and then you need to go and enhance those skills. And then there's additional enhancements on top of those skills. I'm not sure why they didn't just allow you to have all your skills from the get-go at least. I'd say we'll get to level 5, and if we still can't beat that thing, we will stop there. The fact that there's no jumping attacks is weird. He jumped attack! Why can't I do that? Oh, that's why I healed up. Huh, so the ranger can fly like that, eh? Interesting. Not what I wanted to do. How can I drop this? Find the wolf. Let's see. Could be fighting both of them at the same time. Yeah, no, you can't jump attack. How are we not at level 5? Oh, so that's my XP bar down there. That thing is huge. Yeah, I don't think I get XP if I hit something that someone else started. Let's see, 2,642. No, I did get some XP. Okay. Oh no, I don't want to pick that up. Oh, hold. Okay. I guess he gave me whatever was in there, maybe? Maybe. No. I'd say let's head back, try and kill that thing. If we can teleport, cool, but not sure if we can teleport from anywhere in the map. We'll find out soon. No, you can't. Okay. Yeah, I have to work on that. Like, picking up has been a pain, it's weird. I wonder if it's because I'm using a controller. No, it shouldn't be. It should not be. So... Damn, really? Whoa, see. Nice. Glad I stayed to kill him. Amber breath and gauntlets. I should bounce before I put this on, because you can probably still get aggroed. I see, so you can miss out on a boss if someone has killed them before you got there. Or I should say mini boss in this case. You're heading back to the river and then to the boss room again. We'll equip our stuff when we get there. Subjugation. Oh, beast around, that was it. Shit. Shit. Yeah, I see what they're going for. Oh, this was not the way down. Ah, here it is. And there's a ton of people this time. What did I want to do? Equipment first. Material required for special attributes of equipment, I see. Is not sure if they're all waiting for someone to put them in a party, or if they're already in a party. I'm just going in solo. Oh wait, it's true. Let me check, because it seems that the chat doesn't appear as in the proximity chat. Doesn't matter. It doesn't seem like I actually got a single one. Yeah, I'm just going in then. It's like it's an MMO. No one's playing together. At least it seems that way. You know what? Let me try inviting this person. Oh no, wait. In case they want to. Yeah, okay. Seems you don't even need to communicate. Cool. And skip if we can. No, this part we cannot skip. I guess it's called the loading. Simply. Wait, what? Wait a second. Okay, let's open this and see. But if worst case scenario, there might be a problem with the game in that case. if my teammate is not here. There might be a problem with the actual game. Because yeah, I don't see them. There's no option when you come in here to do it solo or not. And my settings for social, the team. I am so confused. Yeah, my teammate is not here. I don't see them. So, but how could the game have such a basic problem? Let me see. I might be able to solo it, but I mean, I teamed up because I thought they were doing it too. Anyways, I guess I'll do this seriously then. Yeah, there's a second phase. Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna survive long enough to heal up. It's all wrong. Oh damn, I had to heal, I didn't realize. I'm still trying to do it. Dude! They are stunned for no time at all. Even in Elden Ring the stun is longer than that. And you can't hit them while they're powering up. Because of course. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Yeah, you said nothing beyond that. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it if I can't even get a no hits until the second phase. I'll do it a couple more times because I'm not going outside to XP again. They wanted this to be the Margaret, didn't they? Shit, I missed it. I should have tried blocking that time. Okay, not sure why my character wasn't standing up. I even gave it almost 3 hours, well 2 hours and 36 minutes. Well, just kill me at this point. Seriously? Seriously? Over 400 damage on that one attack. And you have to wait a whole minute to get your heal back, so yeah, not happening. fuck's sake, he used it 2 times in a row, bro. Reload. Yeah, considering how bad it is adjusting space with a long distance, it would be much easier, but I digress. Something else I haven't seen. I can tell you, just like with the final boss of base game Elden Ring, after I beat it, I didn't feel satisfied. This is not going to satisfy me, even when I finish beating it. But I do want to beat it, but I know that I'm not going to be happy once I beat it. I'm just going to be like, okay. And then hopefully there will be a bit more story at that point. Yeah, I should not have been tanking those. What the fuck is that? Okay. Let's see. recovered the movement and appeared to avoid a postal within the chrono gauge. You've proven your worth as a sentinel by saving your planet and enduring many trials. Displaying that you are yet heavy laden. Pray tell, what ails your mind? What are the 12 planets of Kronos? Cetera is not the only world in the cosmos. There are 12 in total, with each its own sentinel. Your chosen sentinels wield their respective chronotors to protect their planets, much like yourself.
Kronos, the god of time, created 12 worlds, bestowing upon each a powerful artifact. The Chronotector. Those who wielded their might became known as the Sentinels. However, one such sentinel would stand corrupted, unleashing the void upon the 12 worlds.
And see, that's another difference. In Elden Ring, I know what the fuck I'm doing it for from the very beginning of the game. It starts with a fucking cutscene. Was the cutscene right at the beginning? Or was, but even if it was after you fall down into the rift, you still get way more story than this. Whereas in here, you had to beat that boss to get to this point. Ah, what timing. Good to meet others.
Speak with the others at the round table. They shall answer your questions.
You see? But yeah, I'll be off once I get past this part. Overheard your conversation with Velia. Centuries have passed and Cetera welcomed the new sentinel. Tis said that Cetera Chronocter is singular indeed. I must admit my curiosity has gotten the better of me. Might I have a look? Stay your hand, I wish not to sully my robe. This fabric is the finest silk from my homeland. I must remain pristine. How peculiar. I've never seen a chronometer so frail, and the damage simply outstanding. In this state, it's hardly more than scrap. Still, if all the movements are recorded, perhaps it may yet regain a measure of its former glory or power. May the blessing of Kronos guide your steps. How could she move back here, I guess? Input the warp threshold, adjust planetary rotation variables, factor in temporal displacement. What do you want? Can't you see I'm in the middle of something critical here? What senseless drivel? But you must be Cetera's new sentinel. Velia mentioned you, though I'm not sure which one. No matter. Oh, so there's two of her. I see. What that noise coming from your chronocter? My calculations are all in mass. Judging by its state, it must have released immense power and shattered. Just get that thing out of my sight swiftly. I can't function at all with the wretched hum. Barely any of them seem like. They don't seem like warriors, actually. Who knows, maybe they're sorcerers? You must be Cetera's new sentinel. I am Petra. Tell me, what power does the Chronos hold? Fascinating. Such power may well surpass all others. But alas, it seems to be damaged. Worry not. I shall help you recover the lost movements. Guess that's supposed to be armor. And then this perk. Many planets hang on the verge of destruction, yet here we sentinels remain to fight. 12 planets, the sentinels, the void, all overwhelming in their own right. Within the citadels lies a codex bearing the knowledge of Kronos. Though well to head the... Okay, wisdom. As the other sentinels have said, your chronocter is severely damaged. You must recover the other movements to restore its full power. The chrono gates manifested when your chronocter shattered from reversing time. The remaining movements may very well be found within. But take heed, the void apostles in their wake are much to be feared. Even so, we now have a glimmer of hope. Upon defeating an apostle, its soul will remain stranded in your timeline. Absorbing it will greatly aid on your journey. There remains but one path to save the 12 worlds. Recover all the movements and stand along our fellow sentinels. The void apostles will torch our efforts, but Petra will teach you to wield fierce specters at your aid. Sentinels see terror. Sounds like they're saying Cetera, you know. Seek out the second movement, the Chrono Gate's death shall yield them all. What is your desire? I'd like to manage my specters. Huh. Bosworn spears from the cosmic deep split the impure. So I guess this is your spirit ashes. Could it due to restoring your proctor, the lingering behind you, it stirs my very soul. Faded scales, limping limbs, twisted spines, and that wetted spearhead, how utterly captivating. Should you come across any lost souls, bring them to me, and I shall bind them to your connector. Once the soul is bound, turn the connector to Dell to summon, and we shall be able to unleash the spectre's power at will. Summit now. Oh, I can hardly contain myself. Let's see if I can do it with a controller. LB. No, there must be something I need to summon. Okay. Huh. Well, how long did he stay though? That's 300-second cooldown. The fuck? 5 minutes. What is your desire? Thought she was going to react to that, but she didn't. Let me see if the person I had teamed up with said anything else. Nope. Isolation. Accelerate isolation reduces cooldown of isolation. I don't know what this is. Probably the chronometer. They should have given you some power with the chronometer from early on. No, he's just a prick. The fact that they force you to, well, they tell you to use it, and then it gives you nothing, in essence. But yeah, I'll stop here for today with this one. And yeah, I think I would wait for the next beta test. Hopefully there'll be one of the one of the classes I wanted to actually play with available at that point. But I have a feeling that I'll have to think about exactly what it is that's wrong with it, but I have a feeling that's not just a question of, oh, I need to play with a character I'll enjoy more. Because I started Elden Ring playing as a wretch, and so the first weapons I found were not, you know, long ranged or casting. It was shield, longsword, and you go at it. And I had fun, so something else is amiss here. Oh, you can buy a key from him. One per character. Time portal. Yeah, I'll probably stop here and move on to Wuthering Waves. It's fascinating because I thought for sure I would not be able to put this down until it was, you know, over with a better test, but and now that I'm here, yeah. I can understand being inspired by, you know, Elden Ring, but oh shit, I didn't realize I was being fucked like that. Yeah, you need equipment for all of that. They should guide you through that kind of stuff. You shouldn't have to go and get it on the side. Of course we're going to lose track of everything. When it comes to plants and mushrooms, you should be able to pick those up without the equipment. Anyways. Yeah, let's stop and go into Wandering Waves. I've been here for 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours is more than enough to get my first impression on this. I wouldn't say there've really been any bugs, no. And I mean, and that's what I don't understand. Like Black Desert, well, I guess it's they just went ahead to copy Elden Ring as much as they could. I'm not sure that was the right move. Like an Elden Ring MMO would be absolutely incredible, but quite a few elements missing here, if that's what they want to do. At least it feels like to me. And we need a sickle for that. Party, time portal. What do they mean? Defeat Earthbreaker to recover. So I guess that party must be a. I'm guessing it's some. Okay, it's probably. Oh, those dungeon gates, pretty much. probably. Reduces cooldown of all great sword skills by 1 second. Leaping into the air and slams to the ground, dealing inflicting stun on the raiders for 3 seconds. Super armor. Progress feels extremely slow, even for the beginning of the game. Yeah, now I leave it here. Maybe... No, I think I'll probably only come back once I can play with one of the characters I want to play with. So that I'm actually giving it the best chance. They're big, but... not very strong, are they? Weird. Okay, this one is tough. Feels like I'm not even doing any damage anymore. Huh. Just straight up, eh? Fuck. I mean, even in Elden Ring, you can use your heal as much as you want. But in this game, they cap you to once every minute. Why? Oh, damn it. I died right before I killed it. Yeah, we'll stop there for today with this game. Yeah. There's some potential, but just like with Black Desert, I feel like they'd have to change a lot at the beginning of the game. Like that story we got, it almost feels like you should start in that hold. But they wanted to make it like Elden Ring. A bit too much, maybe. You need a bit more context at the beginning of the game as to what's happening. Leveling up should be a bit faster. The fact that even in Elden Ring it felt more significant, the levels I gained and the equipment I gained. Here it feels like it's going to be, you know, your inventory is going to be full of who knows how many thousands or hundreds of equipment. There's a weight limit though. Even though what we've gotten so far has not felt, how to say, significant. And I remember in Elden Ring, it was only the stuff you wore that actually counted towards the weight limit, which is something incredible that I'm surprised not more games do. So many of these games want to play around with the weight limits and not just for what you're wearing. But let's check. Let's check. If I remove... How can you remove? It's already equipped. Or not? No, it's not equipped. Is it different in weight? Yeah, there's a difference in weight. Yeah. Let's go here and remove this. Wait. I guess the more you wear, the... Okay, so it doesn't count what's in your inventory, but it goes down until the limit, I guess. Seems a bit weird. Anyways, like I said, we'll stop here. I'll give this game another try if there's another beta test. Hopefully with all the characters available. Yeah. Also, it's an MMO RPG. It's not supposed to be like a quick ass story, and yet the context seems like it's supposed to be way faster to get through. I mean, the Sentinels are there. Maybe you have to explore the 12 worlds. Maybe that would be part of the updates, each world being open to us for us to explore. But that wouldn't make sense in the context of the story, since the chronometer that we have is for our specific world. And therefore, it's in our world that we'll have to find the pieces to make it whole again. Not sure where they're going exactly with this. And also the fact that it seems the Sentinel is the one responsible for unleashing the Void. How can a single Sentinel have that much power and then all the others are struggling to fight them in the Void? Like I said, we'll give it another shot, but so far I am a bit disappointed with how it's come out, but we'll see. Definitely will give it another shot once my preferred characters are available, either magic or paladin or sorcerer. Assassin also looked pretty cool, but I know that the other two are what I'm looking for. Anyways, I'll be off, take a short break, and I'll be back again with Wandering Waves. Just gonna chill in there because we've already finished with the story quest so far, so need to continue exploring, leveling up, and all that good stuff. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe if you want more. But yeah, I will always give my honest impressions. And this one still needs some work. But it is the closed beta test, so hopefully they have some more ideas of their own they're implementing. And it's true, wait a second. It's true. Why the hell did it give me the survey when I enter the not when I'm leaving the game? Let's check. Because too, when I started the game, there was a window for a survey. Found it. Make sure I opened it. So I can close the game again and show you. We'll go through the survey and see what they're looking for. And yeah, I don't mind a game being inspired. I mean, even what Genshin Impact was inspired by Breath of the Wild. Even though Genshin Impact is trash. Can't believe I spent so much time in that game. Wandering Waves was then inspired by Genshin Impact, and that game is pretty damn amazing. And it pained me to say this, but I know just how amazing it is because I did download Genshin Impact again and went back in there just to compare again, and yeah, it's insane the difference. If you play Wandering Waves, there's no way you can play Genshin Impact. Unless it's cost sunk fallacy that's holding you there. Here we are. So, which country did you play from? Switzerland. European server. How old are you? Between 30 and 39. What motivated you to sign up for the closed beta test? I've been waiting for it. Oh wait, what else is there? Develop interview, so summon, official gameplay video. I've been waiting for it though. After I found out about this game a while back, was it a year or even more? Even further back that they put the first trailer out, it looked incredible. It's just weird because that thing, it looked incredible. Like the world and some of the creatures, even like the open world boss fights, but I didn't get that feeling from playing the game there. Except I guess that boss fight, but select your favorite genre. Favorite genre. I guess it's action RPG, honestly. Because if this is what they consider MMO, removing your combos and giving you, instead of that, skills, which doesn't make sense from the publisher. Wait. I have to check again. No, but it must be the same studio who made Black Desert, right? It is. Kakao Games, yes. And in Black Desert you have combos. You know, the enemies feel like as long as you're at the correct level, it feels like you're just almost hitting a static enemy. Barely have to dodge or anything. And then the boss battles I fought were, how to say, just chaotic. Just everyone wailing on that thing until it dies. No strategy, it felt. No, action RPG is definitely my favorite. I would say. Damn. Which key aspects do you look for in PC MMORPGs? Story quests, dungeons and raids, PvP, life skills, character gathering, character progression. Can you choose multiple? Well, they say aspects with an S, so yeah. Dungeon and raids, kind of. What is your preferred style? Select all that apply. Solo focused gameplay, party play, large scale, community based activities. Well, solo play, party play, community based activities, guilds, friends, chats, etc. Yeah, but if I have those two, even if you can't directly communicate, it can still be fun. Which graphic cards, GPU do you use? RTX 280 Ti. Yeah, I guess that's the best one to put then. Which graphics settings do you play on? I was playing on high in the end. What was your average frame rate? I didn't check. As in, didn't put it on, did I? But it was smooth, so it must have been at least 60. Don't know why they put that 30 to 59 there. Oh, but we did go down the... Yes, but when... It was just a stream was the reason why I had to take it down. When I was playing, it was working there. I'll check again. How would you rate the game's optimization? Yeah, pretty good. Give that an 8. Did the in-game text feel natural, immersive? No, because when I realized pretty early on, but you could sometimes the character in front of you would be talking, or you would be reading what they were saying, and then there would be two very faintly, it was almost invisible. It felt, but you could choose between dialogue pieces, even though I'm sure it's just fake, an illusion of choice, but you could barely see it. I was surprised about that. Did the voice acting feel natural and enhanced immersion? Yes. Don't know why there wasn't more voice acting. How would you rate the overall story, narrative progression? That's the thing. If we're talking about the progression, it's bad. Some people would drop the game unless maybe it's super easy for some of the other characters to get through that first boss at a lower level. Maybe, but yeah, no, the narrative, I'd say 3. It has potential, but it was pretty bad the way it was done. Well, what I've done so far. Which part of Chrono Odyssey story did you find most memorable or impactful? Well paced. No. Compelling characters, barely. Natural immersion, immersive dialogue. Unique setting concept. Yeah, kind of. Smooth integration with gameplay. Barely. Features that enhance the narrative, labyrinths, time portals, trials. Immersive side quests and these can be cool. I like the way it was done when you figure it out. No, it was a bit weird. I remember when we got into that cave with the time anomaly. We didn't even, to me, it seemed like we didn't tell her what her future self told us to tell her. So it'd go with those two. Which part of Chrono Odyssey's story did you find disappointing? And also, can I really say it's unique when they've been copying when they clearly, very clearly copied Elden Ring for the beginning of the game? Not just the beginning of the game, what am I saying? Even the Citadel is the round table hold. Which part of Chrono Odyssey's story did you find disappointing or lacking? That's weird. It feels like this is what you should get through the entire beta test before you answer these, but I played 3 hours and I'm not sure if I'll be putting more time in before the end of the closed beta test, so. Oh yeah, of course they lack charm and backstories. You know nothing about them. Dialogue felt awkward and broke immersion. World building setting felt disconnected and unrelated. The story didn't connect with gameplay. Yeah, I mean you get that chrono not trigger. Chronometer. And you use it to find your way. Not use it in a fun like stop time for a few seconds or replay. You don't get those cool things that we saw in the trailer immediately. At least one of them, you know. As soon as you get the thing, but it did feel narratively disconnected. I mean, like, why was one of the pieces in there? It didn't make sense. We found the chronometer. Was it not in one piece when we found it? And it just got destroyed when she wound back time. And now it's in the possession of the void. Like, how did that happen? Side quests, the random events, lacked impactful presentation. They could be better presented, honestly, but it is a cool thing to go with. I mean, if I remember well, Guild Wars did the same thing. Dialogue felt awkward, broke immersion. Main story was confusing and hard to follow. It might be confusing. Like, it was so weird when we came back into the past. Everyone's freaking out because the void is attacking them. Even though we have knowledge of the future, we don't use that to change anything. Or maybe the timeline has already changed again. And then we go up the mountain, we use the chronometer, and it just destroys the gate. Just like that. barely an explanation about it. Yeah, no, I'll say that. Don't have to work on it. The presentation at the beginning of the game is the most important. Yet so many games mess it up. No, it wasn't easy to understand. I figured it out as I went on, but I can tell a lot of people will be confused by that. How satisfied were you with the combat system? I'd say 3. I mean, they copied Elden Ring. And that's what feels good about it. The Elden Ring copied combat system, but the uniqueness that they added feels off. Would you rate the game overall difficulty? It's grindy. It doesn't feel difficult. I'll put a 5 for now. How satisfied were you with each of the following features of Chrono Odyssey? Yeah, it feels like I need to play more before I can answer all these questions. Oh, didn't experience. You can say didn't experience. Okay, good. It was a Chronogate, the one we just did. P show. Which aspect of Chrono Odyssey did you enjoy or find impressive? Select order, apply. Visual art, boss fight, progression system. They have to stop starting you with bare bones. The fact that you have to play for that long to even be able to experience the character as they are supposed to kind of be, like the basic, is bad. Character animations. No. Hit feedback. No. Weapon swapping. No. Open world exploration. No. Well, we didn't get to use them. Progression system, crafting, co-op. No. Combat system, invasion, evasion. Evasion is nice, but the combos are shit. If you can even call them combos. Input responsiveness. Yeah, it was good. Navigation feature. Shit. Features. No. Which aspect of Chrono Odyssey do you think need the most improvements? Select all that apply. Well, the problem wasn't the boss fight itself, was it? It was the progression of the character. Class progression system, animations. Yeah. Hit feedback. Open world exploration. Time travel. Yeah, because you don't put it early on in the game. Progression systems, I don't know. Combos, yes. Campus. Especially in a game where you have a device that can manipulate time and space, they can give you a 3D map at that point. It could be one of the basic features of the chronometer. Yeah, that was not straightforward. Would you recommend Chrono Odyssey to a friend? From what I played so far, no. Would you be willing to play Chrono Odyssey? Yes, I would be willing to play it again. Especially with the characters I want to actually experience. You have expressed interest in replaying Chrono Odyssey. What are the reasons? The story, yeah, I like this kind of stuff, the void and all that. Could be some interesting creatures. I enjoy this genre of game, yeah. Of course, more fun if you can find a guild and people to play with. Combat is enjoyable, not yet. Gameplay system feels familiar to me. No. Gameplay, no. The game feels polished and well made. it does feel polished and well made. Well, can you say polished? It feels well made, though no bugs. But polished, if polish is the combos and all that, then I can't say that. Graphics are high quality, yes. I like dark fantasy, yes. I like the character designs. They're not impressive. Leveling, character growth are enjoyable. No, they're not. There's a good variety of content to enjoy. This whole thing about variety of content, I don't think games need to be everything at the same time. I think too many games are trying to be everything at the same time, and that gets in the way of that core value, which in this case would be, you know, getting stronger, unlocking new skills, fighting. But yeah, fighting is the thing. I hate grinding. Next. Oh, okay. I guess it was made on SurveyMonkey. Anyways, with that, I'll be off, and I'll see you in a little bit on Wandering Waves. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and who knows, maybe I'll come back for some more Chrono Trigger tomorrow, but I'd really want to be able to play with the other classes, so